Alright guys, how's it going? I'm going to do some Stronghold Kingdoms. I don't know if there's already a video out there, but I just figured since I'm bored, I'm gonna start a new town in Stronghold Kingdoms. I'm already playing in World 3, but I just figured might as well start a new one in World 5. I mean, why not? I'd probably be like the noob dude now in the new area, but yeah. So, do manual village placement. I'm going to go into this place and enter game. Okay, so here I am, out in the middle of nowhere. Well, not really, I'm actually surrounded by a lot of people, but I'm just this little tiny dot. Okay, getting in. So here's my village. I have nothing yet, so I'm going to open up a woodcutter's place, since right in the beginning wood is like the most important thing to have. And right in the beginning it takes like 15 seconds to start a new place, which is like really cool, because in my other place it's like 6 hours to build this building. I'm like, great. Alright, so I'm just gonna maximize it, so then it kind of fills up the whole screen. Alright, so I've got wood. I can upgrade. Whoa. Why do I have so much honor? I did play for a little while before in this world, but I'm pretty sure my village has died, and now I'm all the way up to bondsman, which is pretty sick. So this is a reports page, in case you didn't know that. It's supposed to show me my reports, but I have none. This is research. I've got a ton of research points because I just upgraded a million times, so I'm going to go for... Oh, I already have some upgrades too. Cool. Alright, so now I'm going to upgrade my different farming things. That takes like a couple minutes. Really useful. Alright, so now I gotta get some food going. I'm only gonna get a couple apple farms because they suck. Cheese is way better to get, and it works almost anywhere. So this is your regular village. There's other village types, like mountain villages. I've never had one of those. I've got a river village in my other world, and I've got a another type of village. I can't remember exactly what. A valley place, so I can get wine there. Alright, so I start off with only 4 people, with the capability of 8. Your people's happiness depends, or shows like how much that they how quickly they come. 44 is quite a bit. It takes them like 2 hours to get here. And so what I always do is I develop my food before my industry, because then people start to show up, and if you get like a lot of people, then you can make your industry go faster. A lot of the times a good thing that's good to go for is getting happiness buildings, because they're super useful. They make your people happy, so you don't have to go so much into put so much into food in order to make your people happy. So just making my village. Let's see here, where am I? In the middle of purple land with red land out there, and there's a little black spot. So in case you don't know, this is representative of who controls the little estate place. Is the place in between, you can see there, and then the purple is like inside is who controls the purple area, and that place is a little gray. Oh, that's gray. Okay. Yeah, it's gray. And then there's like the capital, which is like really big and cool, whereas this the parish center place. But where am I? Oh, I'm right here. In my other place, I'm like up here. I'm right here. Or there. I've got 3 villages there. Yeah, so I'm a beginner, so I get 2 days and 23 hours to not get attacked. So now I'm gonna get a stone quarry. It's always good to instantly like produce stuff like where it's like you know that you're gonna get the most effectiveness out of it. Try to build out, and then fill in as much as you can. because like in the long run it's better. Don't just like put it right there because you feel like it, because it's not smart. Even though I'm not that smart, I mean, I still like do it that way because it's better. So I'm gonna go through. There's the hovel, which is what you get people from, and like there's where people sleep, and you can fit quite a few people inside one hovel. You can fit. Oh, I gotta wait 14 seconds before I can actually see how many. But it's like in my other town it's 17, and here it's probably like 14. 14 people per hovel, which is like a lot of people to fit in like a single little space. But and then also with this production, you can produce for 39 per day, or for 34 if I can read, per day. And then here this is done, so I'm gonna get more people, so I can get 12, not 14. And as you upgrade hovels, they get better. I'll show it to you. Research is complete. Okay, so like if you get to this and start upgrading this, your hovels start to look bigger and cooler. Yeah, so here's all the stuff you can research. You have to actually go into this menu in order to actually click and research stuff. That's really good to get, because as soon as it gets up to like 6 hours, like 5%, 20% faster is like way more than like, it's just awesome. And yeah, so this is like the reports. Yeah, this is the parish talking and stuff. Nobody's talking though. Who's our leader dude? Whoever our leader dude is, it looks like they suck. Yeah, it looks like they really suck. It's a really suckish parish. We've got a couple big people, but whoever they are, they suck. I'm gonna try to vote myself into steward. See if I can do it. I don't have enough people actually, so I can't do it. Oh, I should probably get. No, I don't have any more people I can use. It's also really good to build up, like, even though you don't have any people, because there will be people, and when they do show up, you might not be on, to allocate them to wherever they need to go. So it's like build extra buildings that are empty, so when people show up, they have something to do. Because, I mean, in 2 hours, I mean, I want to make it shorter too, but I don't have any money. Well, I do have money, but I don't want to give up my money when I only have a little bit of money. And then, so increasing my rations. I try to get ×4 rations, but that's like really difficult. And so, and as people goes up, like the food eaten per day and food made per day, I should probably go over this. So this is your income, and then your tithe. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's like the tax. And then ale. Ale is really important. Make people happy. Give them beer. Housing. If there's open spaces, the more open spaces there are, the more happy people get. Happiness buildings. You don't really get those till later on. And then these are events. So like, since I'm a beginner, new player bonus, 11 hours and 51 minutes. Welcome bonus, 23 hours, 51 minutes. And beginner help, 1 day, 23 hours. I seem to remember it lasting longer. Oh well. I'm kind of cheating the system by joining this world, leaving, and then joining again. So I kind of got all that honor and collected it, and then never did anything with it. Banquets. I don't have any banqueting research yet, but like you get things like meat and stuff like that. Stone is really good to have because it because it is good for building walls. After you get some research going, it should not do that. Like right now, I should be getting minus because I don't have complete walls. I'm not gonna complain about that too much. Oh, there it is. Okay, so let me see if that affected me. No, it didn't. Good. So, normally when you don't have complete full walls, it makes the people unhappy because they don't feel secure, I guess, would be my reasoning behind that. Um, and it's always good to have like a little wooden wall, since I can't really get very much else. I don't want to put any wall down because then it'd be like, oh no, my people aren't happy because I've only got a little chunk there. When really, I'm going to test that actually. Let me see. If I just put in a little chunk, does it make my people unhappy? No. Okay. So it doesn't make my people unhappy. So I'll put in a little wall. I don't want to get like totally ransacked to death. Which wouldn't happen to me because nobody wants to ransack me. Because I'm awesome. Yeah, this is why wood is really important to have right in the beginning. Because you want to set up like a nice wooden wall. Which they give you resources, but in order to build all your buildings, you have to have wood and stone. It's like raw goods production is very important. That's what I always focus my first village on. You know, I've been talking about like my other village, but never really showed you it. So I'm going to show you my other village. Just then, for one, you can see that I'm not a complete and total noob, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Because I slightly know what I'm talking about. So this is my other village. This is why building with like regimented is really good, so you can fit the most in. This is what like a complete village looks like. Banqueting. So like here's the banquets. They give you honor, which then give you ranks. Now I'm not super far, but I mean, I've got this village. I named it Tarsus because my favorite books, Dragonlance, that's one of the fishing villages. So I got my fishing village with spice and fish and egg with cheese and brewing. Now this doesn't have very many raw resources, and neither does this one. Oh, this is my main one. Yes, it does. This one doesn't have a lot of raw resources. It has a little bit of stone, wood, but it's mainly a place for wine. There's my wine. My happiness buildings, theater, Jester's Court, Dancing Bear. One of my personal favorites. Get churches, which give you faith points. And faith points are really good. Here's my walls. Ooh, repair that. This is why it's good to have lots of stone. Whoops, wrong button. Here's monks. You can get monks and send them to... It uses up faith points to send monks to your parish capital. And you can... I'll get a monk just to show you guys. Whoops. You can get a monk. Go here, click send monks. I can send one of my monks to Blessing. Make everybody's popularity go up. Costs 50 faith points. And it takes him about 34 minutes to get there. So that's showing you that, yeah. Alright, so there's my beginning tutorial on how to start your village. I mean, key points, make sure you go in with lots of raw goods, wood, stone. Make sure to get merchants so you can sell excess, buy stuff that you need. So like as you get more people, I hate it when there's AI castles because it just kills your happiness. Makes it to where people like don't even want to be there, and it gives you like minus 25. But see, I've got ale times 3, food times 3, mainly because with food times 4 is better. I'm gonna go for that. Ale times 3. Ale times 4 is better. I can actually go for that, but times 4 is the most you can go for. It's like stuffing your people. They can't eat more than that, and if you do feed them more than that, they might get unhappy. So that's why food is always really important. It's not super smart to have only one type of food, but if you go into your research thing and farming, like you research all the way up inside like one thing, then it's way better than my apples. Because apples are kind of suckish, like apple production, even though I love apples. I haven't had a good apple in a while. I want to get one, but I can't, because apples aren't in season, but they will be. So these are bows. They produce every like 23 minutes for me. Like, not really. I get 26 per day, though, out of these 4. And then by troops, about how many people, because my happiness is dead. Ooh, I've got a lot of people there. So, and then place them on the walls as soon as they show up. Takes them a moment. I need it now. Okay, maybe not. Oh, there they are. They just showed up when I started to leave. Okay, so you place them like this up on the towers so you get more range. On the walls, they don't get as much range. You can't place them on wooden walls. So it's always better to have them on stone towers. I like the medium-sized towers the most because I don't want to put a bunch of research into it. But like eventually research takes like 6 hours. This research has taken me 6 hours and 6.5 hours. So, yep, there's my intro tutorial on Stronghold Kingdoms. Hope you learned something about it. Kind of enjoyed it. Maybe not. Kind of boring. I'm sorry. Have a good